Zaira.
Yes. Education is not the learning of facts, but the learning of the mind to think.
Very good. Education is not the learning of facts. इतना याद रखना कि स्कूल और ट्यूशन की जब आप कंपैरिजन करते हो ना, तो ट्यूशन में ये जो पहले लिखा हुआ है ना, द लर्निंग ऑफ फैक्ट्स, ये आपको मिल रहा है। इतना माइंड में रखना है। बट द ट्रेनिंग ऑफ द माइंड टू थिंक, ये वाला पार्ट जो है ना, वो आपको खाली स्कूल में ही मिलेगा। ट्यूशन में जाएंगे ना, तो आपको 1 घंटे में वो बहुत कुछ पढ़ाएगा। स्कूल में इतना नहीं पढ़ा सकते। कभी कभी माइंड में ये भी बोलते हैं ना कि हम कभी कभी सोचते, तो ये बात आती है कि 5 घंटे हम स्कूल में जाते हैं और 1 या 1.5 घंटा हम ट्यूशन में जाते हैं, फिर भी ट्यूशन का पोर्शन ऑलवेज स्कूल से आगे होता है। ऐसा क्यों? इसका बिल्कुल रीजन यही है कि ट्यूशन में ओनली एजुकेशन में जो फैक्ट है उसके बारे में बात होती है। स्कूल में खाली फैक्ट के बारे में बात नहीं होती है। स्कूल के अंदर आपकी डिसिप्लिन भी होती है, आपको फैक्ट भी आपको याद कराया जाता है, आपको एक वे ऑफ लाइफ भी बताया जाता है, आपको ट्रेन किया जाता है। आप किस तरीके से बात करें, किस तरीके से अ, अपना फ्यूचर बनाए, ये सब कुछ यहाँ पर स्कूल में होता है। जो लोग अभी स्कूल को मिस कर रहे हैं ना, वो ये बात बिल्कुल अच्छी तरीके से समझेंगे। ठीक है? तो एजुकेशन इज नॉट द लर्निंग ऑफ फैक्ट्स, बट द ट्रेनिंग ऑफ द माइंड टू थिंक। हमारा माइंड किस तरीके से विचार करेगा, इसके बारे में बताता है। आपने कभी देखा होगा कि आपके पेरेंट्स है या आपके मान लो कि ग्रैंड फादर है या ग्रैंड मदर है घर पे, तो एक देखना कि एक जनरेशन गैप होता है ना, उसके कारण जो उसकी थिंकिंग एबिलिटी होती है ना, वो कितनी डिफरेंट होती है। बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ एजुकेशन, नथिंग एल्स। Lack of education, on the basis of this, we are classifying in 3 generation. Our grandfather grandmother is the first generation, our father and mother, uncle auntie, second generation, and we have third generation. हमारे लिए कुछ चीज एकदम आसान होती है कि नहीं, ऐसा ये नॉर्मल है, उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। और दूसरे लोग होते हैं उसके लिए थी कि नहीं, ये तो बहुत अलग होगा, ऐसा होगा। हमारे ग्रैंडफादर है, वो क्या हो गया बोलते हैं ना कि ओल्ड थिंकिंग है उसकी, बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ एजुकेशन, नथिंग एल्स। अगर उसने भी उस समय में एजुकेशन लिया होता तो आज वो ऐसा नहीं बोलते। और हम क्या करते हैं, हम हमारे ब्लड रिलेशन के कारण उसके सामने झुक जाते हैं कि नहीं भाई, चलो ग्रैंडफादर बोल रहे हैं कि ये काम नहीं करना है, यहाँ पर नहीं जाना है, ऐसे नहीं करना है, तो हम वो बात नहीं करते हैं। बिकॉज ऑफ ओनली ब्लड रिलेशन, नथिंग एल्स। राइट? So education is the training of mind to think। किस तरीके से आप विचार करेंगे, किस तरीके से आप बिहेव करेंगे, ये बात सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपको एजुकेशन ही बताएगी। इसलिए एजुकेशन इज मस्ट नेसेसरी। क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके। नाउ in last lecture we completed exercise 3.2, and then kinds of quadrilateral I explained. Okay, and I inform you that uh, in next lecture I will ask you about types of quadrilateral. Okay, so giving me answer,
Okay, sir.
Modesa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please tell me the properties of parallelogram.
No. What, sir?
Properties of parallelogram. In types of quadrilateral, we have trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square, and kite. In which I ask you about parallelogram. How can you identify it is parallelogram? And if it is parallelogram, then which properties does it have?
Mm,
More
AB
this.
parallel CD, AD parallel to DC.
What? What? If you want to see in your book, you can see and tell me. In last lecture, I already explained you, and you all have written in your book. So please see and tell me what is the properties of parallelogram.
Sir, can I say?
What is your name?
Fatima Sarani.
Yes, Fatima.
AB is parallel to DC and
Sir,
AD is parallel to BC.
Okay,
sir,
commonly, 1 minute. Commonly, we can say that opposite sides are parallel. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Then
then second.
also opposite sides are equal, like AB is equal to CD,
Okay,
AD is equal to BC.
very good.
And third is opposite measure angles are equal. Like measure
Very good.
angle A is equal to measure angle C, and
Okay,
measure angle B is equal to measure angle D.
very good.
And fourth property is AC and BC bisect each other.
Not AC and BC, it is AC and BD.
Sorry,
AC
yes.
and BD are diagonal. Diagonal bisect each other. Okay?
Yes, that means divides equally.
Yes, exactly. Very good, Fatima.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Now, any other girls, please give me the properties of square.
sir, Melissa is telling my voice is not coming. I spoke on full answer.
What is your name?
Melissa is telling.
Yes, Mohdesa. What is your problem, Mohdesa?
सर उसका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है वो बोल रही है तो भी यूं बोल रही हूँ
किसका? फातिमा का?
अरे
सर
मोदी
मोहद्देसा ने
सर
चैट बॉक्स में लिखा है कि वो पूरा आंसर बोल गई मगर उसका आवाज नहीं आ रहा था.
ओके, ठीक है, चलो अब आ रहा है। अब स्क्वायर की प्रॉपर्टी बता दे।
यस सर सर अब क्लियर आ रहा है
यस,
um, square is uh, square is parallel with its sides are equal.
no, wait a minute. Square is not a parallel. Square is a parallelogram, right? Square is a parallelogram with all sides are equal. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then second property
AB is equals to AB parallel to CD and
is parallel to
AB
BC.
AD AD is parallel to BC. Number
Okay.
two, AB is equal to DC. D, uh, DC is equals to CD and CD is equal to AD
It means all sides are equal.
equal.
Okay.
Measure angle A is equals to measure angle B. Measure angle B is equals to measure angle C, and measure angle C is equals to measure angle D. Means all the
Very good.
angles are the same in triangle.
Very good. Very good, Mohammed. Then last property.
Number four, AC and BD are bisects to each other at uh, at perpendicular.
Perpendicular. Very good. At perpendicular. Good. Very good, Mohammed. So it means, please again I am saying you, everyone. Everyone, please remember this all the properties because of in ninth standard we have one chapter quadrilateral, right? So in which you have to remember this every type of quadrilateral, and then after in 10th standard it is also useful in two or three chapters.
Okay,
आप
sir.
10th स्टैंडर्ड में आएंगे तो वहां पर कोई प्रॉपर्टी आपको बताने नहीं बैठेगा, डायरेक्ट ऐसा ही बोलेगा कि हाँ ऐसा ऐसा है तो इसका मतलब कि ये स्क्वायर है, ये रेक्टेंगल है, ये रोम्बस है, ठीक है। सो इसका मीनिंग बेसिकली क्या हुआ कि अभी 8th स्टैंडर्ड में आपको ये प्रॉपर्टी बताई जाती है तो आप उसको इतने अच्छे तरीके से याद करो, इतने अच्छी तरीके से समझ लो कि 9th 10th या इन फ्यूचर 11th 12th साइंस लेते हो तो कभी भी आपको इसके बारे में कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो, ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
ओके, चलो नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट एक्सरसाइज 3.3।
सर
सी ऑन माय स्क्रीन, यस बेटा।
सर वो बार का मेरा थोड़ा बाकी है, क्या आप मुझे प्रॉपर्टी के स्क्रीनशॉट लेने देंगे?
हाँ कोई बात नहीं, अभी दिखा देता हूँ, टेंशन नॉट।
क्यों सर?
ओके ओके, देखिए यहाँ पर सभी प्रॉपर्टीज हैं काइंड्स ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटरल में, ट्रेपेजियम, पैरेललोग्राम, रोम्बस, रेक्टेंगल, स्क्वायर एंड काइट। प्लीज टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट। आज कौन सी डेट है? 5th अगस्त। ओके, टेकन।
यस सर। सर एक्सरसाइज 3.1।
व्हाट? एक्सरसाइज 3.1, उसका स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है।
यस सर।
ओके वेट अ मिनट, वो तो आगे होगा ना, वो फाइंड करना होगा। ओके, you can take a screenshot of exercise 3.1 question number 1 2 3 and question number 4 and question number 5. In this page there are 5 questions, 1 to 5 question, exercise 3.1. Please take a screenshot.
सर हो गया।
Okay,
और 3.2 का दिखा दे, इससे हमारा कंप्लीट।
okay, first take a screenshot of this page also, because of in this page exercise 3.1 question number 6, question number 7. There are two questions of exercise 3.1 in this page. Okay, please take a screenshot. Taken?
यस सर।
Okay. In this page, we have 3.2 exercise, question number 1 and 2 also. And then rest of the question number 3, 4, 5 and 6 in this page. Please take a screenshot.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Yes, thank sir. You.
Okay. Can we start now exercise?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, exercise 3.3, question number 1. Okay, given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition or property used. Okay, now you can see AD is equal to blank, angle DCB is equal to blank, OC is equal to blank, measure angle DAB plus measure angle CDA is equal to blank. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now you can see I am drawing a parallelogram in our board. Okay. First question it is given AD is equal to. Then second question is given angle DCB is equal to. Third question is given OC is equal to. And fourth question measure angle DAB plus CDA. Okay. Now see here. First of all, AD is equal to. So you can see AD is a side, right? So in parallelogram, we know that opposite sides are equal. So if opposite sides are equal, so AD and BC are opposite side. So we can say that AD is equal to BC. Yes or no?
Yes.
In bracket, we have to write the reason here. What is the reason? In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Are you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now you can see angle DCB is equal to angle DCB means this angle. Okay. Now we know that in parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So if opposite angles are equal, it means angle DCB and angle DAB are equal, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
we can write down here angle DAB are equal because of opposite angles are equal. Okay. Then you can see OC is equal to OC is equal to. Okay. Now see the fourth property of parallelogram.
Okay.
Diagonal bisect each other. So diagonal bisect means OC is one part of diagonal AC. So we can
Yes.
say that OC is equal to OA, right?
OA.
Why?
OA.
Because of diagonal bisect.
Yes.
What is the reason? The property
Diagonal
we used
bisect.
here, diagonal bisect here. Clear all of you?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
then measure angle DAB plus CDA. DAB plus CDA. These two angle, one or two. These two angle.
CDA.
Okay. The sum of these two angle is always 180 degree. Why? Because of CD and AB are parallel line and AD is working like a transversal.
Yes.
So the angle on the same transversal, it is always supplementary angle. And supplementary angle means it is 180 degree. So it means sum of angle DAB means this angle and angle CDA means this angle. So angle D plus angle A, it is the angle on the same transversal. So the sum of these two angle, it is 180 degree, right? So we can write down here measure angle DAB plus measure angle CDA is equal to 180 degree because of in parallelogram angles on same transversal. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
It is your question number 1. Any doubt?
No,
No.
sir.
Okay, now you can see question number 2. See here. Consider the following parallelogram. Find the values of unknown x, y, z. You can see in first figure. First question given here in which one figure is given, one parallelogram is given, 100 degree x, y, z. It is 100, it is x, it is y, and it is z. And The name of parallelogram is ABCD. Okay. Now you can see simply in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal, right? So it means if opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram, we can say that y is equal to 100. Why? Because of y and 100 are opposite angles. And same thing, x is equal to z. Clear all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see angles on a same transversal. Angle on same transversal are supplementary. Are supplementary. So if it is supplementary, then you can see angle x and 100 are same transversal. So it means it is supplementary. X plus 100 is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So it means x plus 100 is equal to 180 degree. So what is the answer? X is equal to 180 degree minus 100 degree. So we get x is equal to 80 degree. And if x is equal to 80 degree, again we can say that opposite angles are equal. So if opposite angles are equal, x is equal to z is equal to 80 degree. Right? So the final answer, x is equal to we get 80 degree, y is equal to we get 100 degree, and z is equal to we get 80 degree. Clear all of you? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now you can see the second question of question number 2. Figure given here 50 x, y and z. Okay, it is angle 50 degree, then x, y and z. It is angle x, it is y and it is z. And the name of parallelogram, it is not given here. So we can take here PQRS as a name of parallelogram. Okay. Okay, now
Yes.
see you can x and y are opposite angle. In parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can say that in parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angle are equal. So we can say that x is equal to y, and here the angle r is not defined. So we can say major angle r is equal to 50 degree. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now if major angle r is equal to 50 degree, then you can see major angle r is the interior angle, right? And z is exterior angle. So we can say that interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degree, right? So we can say that interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degree. Here interior angle is major angle R, exterior angle it is Z is equal to 180 degree. Interior angle, major angle R we get 50 degree plus Z is equal to 180 degree. So we get Z is equal to 180 degree minus 50 degree. So what is the answer? Z is equal to 130 degree. Right? Clear all of you? Clear all of
Yes.
you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see in a figure 50-degree and x are angle on a same transversal. So it means it is supplementary, right? So we can say that angles on a same transversal, it is supplementary. So it means x plus 50-degree is equal to 180-degree. So we get x is equal to 180-degree minus 50-degree. We get x is equal to 130-degree. Now you can see in figure x and y are opposite angle as we write in first line. X and y are equal, so we get x is equal to y is equal to 130-degree. So finally we get x is equal to 130-degree, y is equal to 130-degree, and z is equal to 130-degree. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see the third question of question number 2, in which here given that one parallelogram, an XYZ angle, and 30-degree. Can anyone tell me, is it parallelogram? Figure number 3, is it parallelogram? Can you observe from the figure, is it parallelogram? Okay, I am giving you answer. It is not parallelogram. It is rhombus. Why? Because of you can see the diagonals are intersect at perpendicular. You can see the perpendicular sign is given here, right? So whenever the diagonals are bisect perpendicular, it means it is rhombus. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
In parallelogram, diagonals are bisect each other, but it is not at perpendicular. Only whenever we have rhombus and square. Square we can identify easily, but rhombus and parallelogram are similar, so we can not identify easily. So only one thing we have on the basis of we can identify rhombus, it is diagonals are bisect at perpendicular. Clear all of you? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
see here given that one rhombus, angle x, y 30 and z. Okay, you can see here given that one perpendicular sine, it is angle z, it is angle x and angle y and 30-degree. It is angle 30-degree and it is angle y. Okay, any doubt?
Yes.
Any doubt in a figure?
No, sir.
No, sir. No
No,
doubt.
sir.
Okay, now we can see if it is rhombus, diagonals are bisected perpendicular, it means what is the value of x? It is 90-degree. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we can write down here diagonals bisect each other. In given figure, diagonal bisect each other at perpendicular. Perpendicular, I am writing here PP. Okay, diagonal bisect each other at perpendicular, so it means x is equal to 90-degree. Okay, now you can consider this small triangle. This triangle, you can see my arrow. If we consider this triangle, we can use angle sum property. Yes or no? Girls?
Yes.
we can use angle sum property of this small triangle, right? So it means angle x plus angle y plus 30 degree is equal to, we get 180 degree. Why? Because of these three angle forms and triangle. Okay, so it means x plus y plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree because of triangle. Clear, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now you can see we get x is equal to 90 degree plus y plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. So what is the answer? 90 degree plus 30 degree. 120 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. So we get y is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. So what is the answer? Y is equal to, if you subtract, we get 60 degree. Clear, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So
Yes,
you can
sir.
see we find the value of x, y. Now we have to find the value of z. Okay, now you can see, consider this line. You can see my cursor, my arrow, this line. Are you consider this?
Yes.
It is alternative interior angle. Which angle?
Alternative interior angle.
Okay, angle on the alternative transversal. पहले जो हमने देखा वो था सेम ट्रांसवर्सल. सेम ट्रांसवर्सल मतलब जो भी ट्रांसवर्सल है, मान लो कि ये जो लाइन है ना वो ट्रांसवर्सल है, तो उसके अगर एक ही बाजू दोनों एंगल है तो दोनों एंगल सप्लीमेंट्री होंगे, मतलब उनका सम होगा 180 डिग्री. पर अगर दोनों अपोजिट है, y एंड z ये दोनों अपोजिट है, तो इसका मतलब होगा कि ये दोनों इक्वल है. सो वी कैन राइट डाउन हियर y and z are alternative interior angle, right? So we can say
Yes.
that y is equal to z. We get y is equal to 60 degree. So it means y is equal to z is equal to 60 degree, right? So finally we get x is equal to 90 degree, y is equal to 60 degree, z is equal to 60 degree. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now write down. We have no more time, so please take a screenshot of question number one and question number two, in which we complete one, two, and three. Rest of the question we will do in
Okay,
next
sir.
lecture. Okay, please take a
Yes,
screenshot.
sir. Sir, taken.
Sir, taken. No, sir, बाकी.
Please take a screenshot. We have no more time. Our lecture is getting over.
Sir, taken screenshot.
Sir, taken. Sir, taken. Sir,
Yes,
we have
taken
taken
all of
screen.
you.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Okay, chalo. Bye, all of you. Have a nice day.
Bye,
Have a
sir.
nice
Have a
day.
nice day.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. इसका કોનો ફોટો રાખ્યો?
ફાતેમા,
Recording is on, please.
ફાતેમા,
ઓકે.
સારાની ફાતેમા.